Yummy. Yummy.
Common Good TV show. The Common Good TV show. Brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. Highlighting the good in the community. Hosted by Pastor John McClain, Tucson's favorite family show. The Common Good Radio Show. The Common Good Radio Show. Brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. Highlighting the good in the community. Hosted by Pastor John McClain, Tucson's favorite family show.
Moves here.
Welcome to the Common Good Radio Show, brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. I'm dancing Pastor John McClain in studio, here with you were dancing last intro.
Yeah, it's a good jingle.
Yeah, with the star of the show, Alyssa DeMeo, with Ashram Consulting. For those who want to get a hold of you and are interested in knowing more about Ashram Consulting, what does that look like, and how do they do that?
Head over to astrumconsulting.com and you can book your free 15-minute discovery call with me.
Nice. And what does Ashram Consulting do?
We are a management consulting and executive coaching firm. We offer executive coaching and management consulting to small business owners to help them make their systems much more efficient, increase their bottom line, and have happy employees that stay long term.
Absolutely. And we will be talking more about that in the last segment. This is the second segment, so we're going to be talking to one of the other stars of the show here in a second, and then we got another segment, and then we get Alyssa DeMeo all to ourselves. So
Ooh.
You guys hold in there for the teaser, but right now me and Mrs. DeMeo are going to grill. I'm just kidding, but I would never do that to you. We are going to interview.
It's okay. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, you are. You're always on your toes. We got Billy with the Tucson Tool Shop, the founder and owner of Tucson Tool Shop. And you guys, if you're not familiar with the name Tucson Tool Shop, one, you will, but two, it used to be Kent's Tools, which many of you know is that facility, that location is a pillar of the city of Tucson. But don't let me ruin it, Billy. Fill people in on, who was Kent's Tools and who is Tucson Tool Shop.
Yeah, Kent's Tools started in 1978. Kent, Sally, and Butch started selling at the swap meet. Just, new and used tools that they could find and give people good prices on. Then they got too big to be at the swap meet and opened up a shop on Grant Road, 133 East Grant Road, which is where I'm currently located.
Yeah. And then, and how long you were there before, you took it over and it became Tucson Tool Shop. So how long have you been in that location all in all now?
I think 10, 12 years, something like that. I worked
years,
with Kent.
yeah.
That's a while.
Been the owner for a year now.
Yeah, and I was asking that because, having been at that location for 12 years, worked pretty much in the tool business for 10 years, like, I can imagine your breadth of knowledge of the different types of tools, the uses of tools, kind of like and we've talked about this in past shows, when I go to one of those other tool shops, the Garber Traits, let's say, and I get a tool, the person who works there, like, they haven't worked there for 10 years. They don't, and even if they have, they're not a professional in all these different tools in a way that it seems like you are with the tools that you are at your shop. But this is just my thinking. What are your thoughts around that?
Yeah, I'm always learning constantly. I started out and I didn't have a lot of tool knowledge, and it's just been like every day learning and absorbing everything, and so I can try and help people better and, pass on the knowledge so everybody can get their jobs done.
Now, what are three things that you would want somebody to know about the Tucson Tool Shop? What are the most important things that a new customer could know?
I can save you money.
That's always good.
Yeah. Our tools last for a long time, and they're made in USA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anytime I hear we can save you money, the follow-up question is always how.
Yeah, typically I'm 50% off of what of big box stores and other places cost if it's used.
Mm-hmm.
If it's new, I'm still about 20 to 40% lower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
I get such good deals on places that I order stuff from, and I don't jack up the price. I pass that on to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Two questions that come to mind, and we'll have you answer the first one because they're not related whatsoever. What made you think to actually even get into the tool business in the first place? And then the second question that you can kind of ruminate over while we answer the first question is, do you have a favorite type of tool or tool types? So, but the first question was, what made you get into tools in the first place?
Well, Kent, Sally, and Butch needed some temporary help. It was supposed to be just a 2-week. Hey, come in and help us out. We're down a person,
Mm-hmm.
and so they called me to come help. And I said absolutely, I'd love to come.
Mm-hmm.
And their person didn't come back, and I never left. So that's kind of how it started, and I just kept. I just kind of fell in love and started learning everything I could.
Nice.
And just every day is lots of fun at the shop. So I never left. And the second question, I don't really have a favorite tool.
You're going to say the same thing. You don't have a favorite child either, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I just have so many, like a wide variety of different types and styles for like different trades and everything like that. That it's kind of hard to pick one. One of the new ones that I got in though that is really awesome. Is like an adapter piece. It starts at like 1 inch diameter for 1 inch sockets, but it goes all the way up to, or all the way down to a 1/4 inch for 1/4 inch ratchets up to 1 inch ratchets, and it's about 2 inches overall because it all fits in together and has magnets and everything. And that's one of my latest ones that I'm playing with.
So if I get that for my husband, I don't have to hear the excuse of, oh, well, I have this tool, but I don't have this size. I need a new one. That's right.
This one has a whole bunch of them. Usually, most people have, 1/4, 3/8, half. Some have the 3/4 and 1 inch, and this one just takes care of the whole thing. And it's impact rated, so you can put it on your air impact gun to remove the tires, or your battery impact as well.
Oh, well, I know what Nate's Christmas present is going to be.
Yeah, for sure. Go over to Tucson Tool Shop. Another thing that kind of comes to mind, just over your time working there, what's like a success story or a time that you kind of really moved somebody because you either had a tool that they couldn't find anywhere else, you had something that was like special, or like not to single out Alyssa, but let's just say, Alyssa doesn't know a whole bunch about the tools. You had someone who went in there, didn't know really what they're looking for their husband or for their significant other, and you were able to leap in there and be like, well, maybe he'd like something like this.
Well, yesterday actually, a lady came in and asked for, she didn't know the tool name. She just said that her husband sent her a picture of this and said, can you go find it? And so she came to me, and I explained to her what it was and how it worked, and started it up, and it was just a gas weed eater. But she had no idea. He just asked her, go find me this, and sent a picture. And she walked in the front door and was like, where am I gonna find that in here? So I just and I taught her about it, and I taught her how to use it so she could use it herself as well, not just for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
And where would do you have a website where people could order online or maybe get some more information about your business?
Yeah. I actually just started a new website where people can order online. We've had the eBay store since 2010, so you can check that one out too. But TucsonToolShop.com has about 800 things in the inventory so far. I'm trying to keep adding more, but it's kind of hard.
I'm sure there's a million tools to add.
Yeah,
Oh.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one time I went. He gave me a tour of the place, and as you're going through the place, you'll have to see this place, Alyssa. It's like, for men, it's like a toy candy store, 'cause it's just like just toys all over the place. But then he'd take. I think I'm like, man, this has a lot of stuff. He's like, oh no, you haven't seen nothing yet. He takes me in the back, and they have 2 like trailers filled up with just everything. So yeah, I mean, it was. I think before you die, make it a mission to touch every single piece, because you will have to. That will have to.
Bucket list item.
Yeah, that will have to be, a year-long journey.
Oh,
But
goodness
it's super
gracious.
cool. It's super cool. I love it.
You did say something, actually. You have used tools. So does that mean if I get sick and tired of my husband's tool collection, I can maybe bring you some of the stuff he doesn't use and just sell it to you, make a couple cents?
Yeah. I do buy. Some people, call it in advance and schedule something with me, and I can come out to their house and take a look. But you can always just, if you got a few things, swing it by. I'll look at it and make you an offer.
Nice.
Ladies, you heard it here. Clean out that garage.
Cool. Well, one last time, tell the listeners how they can get a hold of you, and yeah.
TucsonToolShop.com, 520-624-8098 is the shop number. My cell phone, 520-551-2886, and 133 East Grant Road.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Billy.
Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
on.
That's Billy with Tucson Tool Shop. This is the Common Good Radio Show, brought to you by Veteran Rescue Commission. I'm Pastor John McClain, here with Alyssa DeMeo. We'll be right back after the break.
Common Good TV Show. The Common Good TV Show. Brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. Highlighting the good in the community. Hosted by Pastor John McClain, Tucson's favorite family show.